I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a big old bumblebee. I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a big old bumblebee. And welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, always joined by Mikey the Freak.
What's up, Bumblebee?
What's up, my man?
What's up?
If you haven't figured it out by the thumbnail that you clicked on or that awesome stinger,
Get it? And there's bees in it too.
Yeah. We are reviewing the movie My Girl. But before we get into it, let's check out that trailer.
Yes, let's.
Again, here we go.
It can't be take two because they didn't watch the first one.
Just walking down the street singing.
Veda,
Dad?
I'm embalming my high school teacher. Don't sing.
That's my best friend, Veda Saltonfuss.
Veda and Thomas.
Most of the girls don't appreciate her.
I always surround myself with people who I find intellectually stimulating.
A lot of the guys are a little afraid of her.
Okay, lean forward.
But she's more fun to be around than anyone I know.
That one was the funny part because they said that she must have escaped and it's
changing for everyone.
her grandmother walking around.
No.
Yep.
Her father just found someone.
I'm going out with Shelley. I'm very nervous. Since the last
think
time you
this
did
is a-
See, if I was a little bit older and I knew
Good at kissing and
that
dancing.
she was in town,
I'm very optimistic.
I'm just saying.
And her grandmother just lost her marbles.
It's 2:45.
No wonder Veda's acting so funny.
What we're gonna do is
No.
send our vibes
She's
out.
crazy
into the room.
anyway.
Feel my aura.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
I did
Happened to
crack
my
up
Mr.
when she said that.
We can't marry a
Yeah.
teacher, because then he'll give you all A's and it won't be fair.
Dad likes her better than me.
Bingo.
I'm running away. Going to Hollywood to live with the Brady Bunch.
That's an infamous thing.
No, you can't. They have enough kids. You'll have to live with the Partridge family.
They say sometimes, when you get older, friends stop being friends. But not Veda and me.
It's funny how
She'll
you
always
watch this
be
now and you
my
like,
girl.
because the house is less than 10 minutes away from us
Columbia
now.
Pictures presents
For me.
Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, Macaulay Culkin, and introducing Anna Klumsky.
Veda?
It's almost like you think
What do you
this
think
is
of
a sequel to
What if you don't get to marry Mr.
Trading
Bigfoot?
Places.
I guess.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, like don't I know you?
My Girl.
Well, there you have it. So,
That's it.
a little bit more about this movie.
How much more?
I don't know, just a little bit more. Veda is obsessed with death. Her mother is dead, and her father runs a funeral parlor. When Veda's father hires Shelley, a makeup expert, and begins to fall in love, Veda is outraged and does everything in her power to split them up, which is fairly accurate. I mean, you see the scene where it was their first date in the bingo parlor, and Veda snuck up in there and she, bingo. And
Yeah.
it caused a whole scene.
That's such a small part of this movie though. I mean,
Oh yeah.
You've got her and Macaulay Culkin's character that are best friends, and she has to deal with death personally because she don't remember her mom dying. I think her mom died when she was real young.
When she was a baby, 2 days after
yeah.
she was born, I believe is what.
Yeah, so she's not, and the only death that she really knows is people that are already dead, and she don't know them personally. But so when she has to deal with death, real close to her best friend, Macaulay Culkin dies. He steps on the bees and it gets stung and didn't realize he was allergic because it wasn't just a couple bee stings. He got stung like over 1,000 times or something.
Right. Even if he wasn't allergic, for a young kid to be stung like that, it's probably going to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's a big story too. She's having to deal with that, and then she is a hypochondriac, She always thinks something's wrong. She gets a small cough. She thinks she has, stuff on her neck, like she's got a mole. She goes to the doctor constantly, and the doctor kind of feeds into it. And like,
I
there's
saw
nothing
that
wrong
he
with you, Veda.
feeds into it because it's kind of professional courtesy to I'm sure the doctor works with the coroner a lot, so it's kind of like, all right, I'm just gonna roll with this the coroner's daughter and everything. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
with her being, I mean, she thinks she's sick and she's not sick, and I think she's just kind of hiding all the other shit that's going on with her life. Especially, she lives in a funeral home, lives in the funeral. She don't like work there, or her dad don't
which
work there. She brings the work. She lives with the fucking stiffs.
the house is
It's
not a
tough.
funeral home. The house itself is
No, it is.
not a funeral home. I want to make that perfectly clear. This
It used to be a bed and breakfast.
it did used to be a bed and
Yeah, it was
breakfast.
a bed and breakfast.
Myself and Mikey the Freak grew up one town over from this house, literally 10 minutes away. And
It's
it's
Bartow.
yeah, Bartow, and where we grew up, literally right next to each other.
Yep.
It's funny that Macaulay Culkin's character gets stung by bees, and it kind of makes sense because by your house there was that one tree down the road
Oh yeah.
that had like a ton of bees in it.
Load of bees. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. That was by Miss Novak's house,
Yeah.
where the peacocks were.
Yep.
That we had. That was right behind us. I had a block away. I had there was 4 peacocks that wouldn't shut the hell up. A white one and a bunch of colorful ones, and yeah, right in that one tree. I remember, it's funny you bring that shit up, but right in that one tree, we always used to go by there, and there were a shit load.
You could hear them.
Honeybees. I guess they
Yeah.
were just honeybees, right?
Yeah, they were just honeybees. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the huge hole, and they were just all would be right there coming out of it. So it was
You could
crazy.
hear
Yeah, I
them
remember that.
buzzing. Yeah, you could hear them buzzing anytime you walk down the street. It was weird, but
We
yeah,
always ride our bikes that way.
yeah. And currently, our aunt and uncle live 4 houses down from the My Girl house.
Same street.
Yep.
Stafford Inn.
Yep.
What it was called. Yep.
Yep. So, and there is no, like I said, there is no coroner's house in the basement. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have a basement. I don't know. I think it does.
I
I've
think
never
it
been
does.
in
It's
the
one of
house.
the few houses it may be one of the few houses in Florida that has a basement, but I don't know. So
Yeah, I've never been in there. Our aunt and
Me
uncle
either.
might have been in there, but
Maybe.
I think you can still look. They had
it
it
is for sale.
for
At least
years.
it was for sale
Yeah.
for It kind of looked like shit for a while. So
Oh, they let it go down.
Yeah.
Anyway,
back to the
yeah,
movie. Great
so a bunch
movie.
yeah, a
Great-
bunch
great-
of different storylines to go through. The biggest one too is she falls in love with her teacher.
Yeah. I mean, who didn't
kinda
have a
weird.
teacher that I won't say fell in love with, but was like, yeah, that teacher. I like my teacher. Like, I had one. So
I had 2.
yeah, there you go.
There were a couple that were pretty hot at my school. Mostly high school, though.
Yeah.
I mean, elementary school. Looking back in elementary school,
But when you're a
I might have
kid,
had-
you kind of
might have had
latch on.
one.
Yeah, you kind of latch on, but yeah.
Oh yeah. In high school, you're just like, oh yeah, she's cute. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it though.
That's when your hormones are kind of going crazy. So yeah, I get it. But yeah, but these kids, they formed a friendship. I mean, it was a great friendship that they had, and then
Yeah.
a tragedy. And then there was a bunch of different. It was a relationship movie. This was a movie about adolescence and friendships, I believe. So
Family, a lot of family values too,
Yeah.
because she ends up growing attached to Shelly, realizing that Shelly's not going anywhere because she needs to let go that her, of course her mom's passed away and her dad has to move on, and her dad wants to be with somebody again, and he finds Jamie Lee Curtis like from Trading Places, and they fall in love then. So why not fall in love now? And it just comes down to she just got to give in, and I think she understands that towards the end of the movie.
the best part of the movie is that when when Macaulay Culkin's character passes away, Dan Aykroyd is actually able to capture his spirit in a ectoplasmic chamber, so he'll be with him forever.
Fucking A. I was wondering if you were gonna go there with the Ghostbusters bullshit.
Oh yeah,
God.
sorry, but no. Let's go ahead and just jump into ratings. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this an 8. This was a really good watch, a really good family friendly movie. It's a wholesome movie. There's learning points in it, so I'm gonna give it a nice 8. How about you?
Yeah, this is I think this was one of my mom's favorite movies back in the 90s as well. So it would come on, like TNT, TBS, or even when like HBO or something. And we would sit there and watch it. And it is a good watch. You could probably watch it a few times and be okay with it. You might be able to watch it once and be okay with it and be done. But I think to me, I'm the same way. I'm a solid 8. Good. Like I said, good family friendly movie. I won't search out the movie just because I'm not interested in watching it.
Yeah, it's a good one-time watcher.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it shows values. It shows dealing with death and how kids might relate with that, which is pretty important.
It's a one-time watcher, but it's a movie that's going to stick with you. You know what I mean? This is not one of those movies that you watch and you'll just forget about. This is a movie that'll stick with you, and that's the point of a good movie. So,
yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So now it's time for some interesting-ish facts.
Under the rainbow.
Yep. Anna Chlumsky and Macaulay Culkin took 15 takes to do their kissing scene.
Oh, fucking 10-year-olds.
Yeah. The film is set in Madison, Pennsylvania. However, it was filmed almost entirely in Florida.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what other cities other than Bartow, because I know it wasn't all around this. Most of the street scenes and stuff and the bike riding, and I know towards the end.
Bartow, Sanford, I think Claremont, if I'm not mistaken, but it was mostly set, yeah. I know Bartow and Sanford for sure because the downtown scenes were Sanford. So
gotcha. There was one downtown scene that was Bartow. I think it was the inn when she's walking. I was told that was Bartow.
Maybe.
So, the other downtown scene's probably Sanford.
Yeah, because it had the red brick street, and Bartow don't have that. It was close. Looked close.
Hardware store and something like that, yeah.
Looked close, but it wasn't. Let's see. This was Macaulay Culkin's first on-screen kiss. The fee for writing class, $35 in summer in 1991, is the equivalent of $266 in 2023.
Holy hell. That's
and
a lot for writing class.
And I'm not going to do that one because that could be a related reels. So
I don't care. Go ahead. You can do it.
No. I'll save it. And this was Ann Nelson's final film. So there you have it.
Ann Nelson, probably the older lady.
Yeah. And that, your interesting-ish facts.
You're probably going to say this was their second film after Trading Places, maybe?
No, it was just that Dan Aykroyd and Jamie Lee Curtis worked together on Trading Places. So.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't put Trading Places on here because that's kind of obvious.
A little too much on the nose.
Yeah, right. Kind of obvious. No, I didn't do
that. And it's funny because they fell in love in Trading Places and this movie as well. Go figure.
That's why I said it has to be a sequel to Trading Places. But somehow they went into witness protection.
An alternate universe. It's an alternate
universe. Yeah, because they were rich after the end of the first one. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
So we do not have soundtrack because that is Steve's deal, and Steve is not here this week.
I think my girl's on it.
My girl is probably there. She was just walking down the street,
singing "Do I did it dum did it do." Yeah, I can guess those two.
Those two.
Those two songs. That's it.
There's your soundtrack,
That's the
ladies
whole
and gentlemen.
That's the whole song.
Mikey the Freak, what do we have for related reels?
All right, let's go with Macaulay Culkin. One of his most iconic movies, of course, the Home Alone series 1 and 2. His creepiest, by far as a kid, by The Good Son, which is definitely creepy. And he was actually in the recent, a couple years ago, he was in my favorite horror show, American Horror Story. He's been in a couple different seasons. So getting back into that acting biz for television. I went with Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. True Lies. Who doesn't know her True Lies?
Hotness.
Exactly.
Not as hot as Trading Places. Just saying.
No, but just as hot. Just as hot. At least you're excited in Trading Places. Halloween, of course. Everybody knows her from Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
And then Everything Everywhere All at Once. Academy Award. So, great movie as well. So, y'all have to check that one out. Dan Aykroyd. Everybody loves Dan Aykroyd in every single comedy movie out there,
Pretty
of course.
much.
I went with Coneheads. So Coneheads is one of those closet comedies, Saturday Night Live comedies that everybody liked them in. Blues Brothers, of course, and Blues Brothers 2000.
We're on a mission from God.
Exactly. Another great one with another great Saturday Night Live movie. And then 50 First Dates, where he plays the doctor for Callahan. They supplied by the Callahan Institute.
There you go.
Like Tommy Boy, which is basically all together with Adam Sandler movies. If it's an Adam Sandler movie in the last 10 years, Dan Aykroyd's probably been in it.
More than likely.
99% of it, he probably has. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, 50 First Dates. Let's see, what was it?
You could go on and on. Yeah, you could go
on and on. But great. Of course, I don't mention Ghostbusters. Everybody knows Ghostbusters.
Right.
But yeah, Dan Aykroyd's a comedy staple.
Yep.
So, yeah,
all right.
That's it. Okay.
All right, guys. As we bring things to a close, if you like what you've seen here, make sure you give this a good old thumbing. Hit that like and subscribe. Go check out the sister channel to Back to the Retro Review. That would be the Mod Squad Network, where we do a lot of trailer reactions for movies and video games, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway.
Right.
All right. That does it for this episode.
What did you think? Comment. Make sure you comment. What did you think of this movie?
Yes. Comment.
You like it?
Let us know.
Have you ever seen? Do you live close to Bartow? Have you ever seen the filming locations?
And if you do live close to Bartow, Mikey the Freak will take you out for drinks. So there you have.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Actually, like a block around the corner. There's a good beer place right around the corner.
There is. I do miss it.
Front page,
you know what?
baby,
Shout out to Front Page Brewing, man. Shout out to Front Page Brewing.
Brewery out of Bartow. If y'all have never been there, it's a great place. We played cornhole before. Mm-hmm. They have food trucks. They got great beer. We're personal friends with the owners.
Yeah.
Great bunch of people. Thank you.
All right, guys. That does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for Mikey the Freak, I am the Bearded Geek saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.
Work.